How much do dropshippers actually make? Or rather, the question should be, how much can dropshippers actually make? Do they make or can make? Two big differences here. Guys, this is Naeem Jut. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what the potential is and what does the average dropshipper make in terms of profit and revenue doing dropshipping on Amazon. Now, there's a couple of things here really at the high level you have to understand. Amazon is no different than any other business, whether I'm talking about dropshipping on Amazon or eBay or Shopify or any of these online platforms, or whether you're doing a real life business and making sales and doing all of that stuff. It's really a question of how much you actually do and what the potential is. And as you know, there's two big differences over there. So let's start with some statistics and some numbers. On Amazon, how many sellers are there? So have you ever thought about that or come across that figure? There's a few different marketplace indexes that keep track of this kind of data. Interestingly enough, on Amazon, there's over 6 million sellers. Out of those 6 million sellers, there's a lot of sellers that are simply inactive. So you begin to have this pyramid of number of sales and profit at the top, highly successful, and the majority at the bottom. And again, this is not an Amazon phenomenon. This is just business and life in general. The majority of people sit on the bottom, and there's a lot of churning going on. So over 6 million sellers on Amazon. The number of sellers who sell over $1 million right at the top, take a wild guess, it's just a little over 20,000. So you've got 6 million people, and out of the 6 million, you've only got about 20,000 who've reached the top. And it's a very interesting statistic, but it's very predictable because this is a model that's, again, no different in it's the 80-20 rule. It's no different than in any other business. How many restaurants are successful 80-20? How many businesses in any industry are successful 80-20? 80% fail. You know, that's just the way it is. So in terms of the sellers that hit that pinnacle, it's through the grit and through just persistence that they get there. Now, what do they actually make when they're up there at that level of the pyramid or even way at the bottom? Now, in previous videos, I've shared that the average profit in dropshipping, it is a low margin, large volume game. That's the only way that you're going to be successful. You're not going to sell 10 products on Amazon and make $2,000. It doesn't work like that. The way that you're going to win is by selling low margin, make $1 or $2, and then repeat that, rinse and repeat that hundreds and thousands of times a day. And they start adding up into tens and hundreds and millions of dollars. Now, we've gone from 0 to $50 million in sales in the last 3 years. And so on the front end, we explain that you do about 5 to 6% in front end profit. Now again, front end profit is your simple equation of your sale minus your Amazon fees minus your cost of goods, the cost of the product, and you end up with a 5 to 6% gross profit. On the back end, however, there's more profit, and that's your cash back, that's your cash monitoring, your points, and all of these other strategies that you have that you can monitor and add another 2 or 3 points. So a healthy dropshipper should be doing anywhere from 6 to 8, if you're really lucky, maybe 9, maybe even 10% on certain sales. So that should tell you what the potential is. But again, when you look at the average dropshipper, if they are making, a couple of $100s of sales per week or per month, then that 10% is what they're putting in their pocket. Now, at the same time, selling $1 million doing $1 million in dropshipping sales is not for everybody. And I have students who are perfectly happy with doing $10,000 or $20,000 of sales per month. Not everybody can hit that million because of real life. You have a full-time job, you've got a family, you've got kids, you've got priorities, and that's perfectly fine. So the question is, how much can you make doing dropshipping, and what is realistic for you? Not everybody can open up that $1 million business, but the potential is there. you certainly can go big time and do over $1 million in less than a year if you've got the resources. And that's where, you know, our private group offers this amazing environment where I'm always loading all these free videos, step by step, showing you exactly how to do it. All right, guys, this is Naeem Jut. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, share this video, and I'm going to be dropping tons more knowledge and videos coming up. Thank you so much. Now go sell something.